Welcome to another Bible Bite, Compliments of Heaven for Sure. These Christian Living Bible Bites are published on Wednesdays and are available wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Peter Ramsey, and I want to share a spiritual insight from the Word of God to encourage you and challenge you in your walk with the Lord today. Today's Bible Bite is entitled, It's All About Me. Can you believe you ever held those extremist views that your life was all about Him? I chalk that thinking up to the naive fervor of a new Christian. Is it possible I ever really thought my life wasn't all about me? I can't believe I once thought that there might have been something more to life than me, my and mine. How foolish I was! I must have been off on some spiritual tangent, because now I see clearly that life is all about me. So I wrote a poem one day. It goes like this: Me, what pleases me and displeases me. Me. The world revolves around none other than me. It's all about me, and whether I'm happy or sad. The center of the universe, me, my, mine. Me, that's my bottom line. Do I like it? What else matters? What am I getting out of it? This short life is about me, my goals, my pleasure, my satisfaction, and my feelings. Me. I'm the hub, the spokes, and the rim. It's all about me, not him. You know, the most miserable Christians on earth are the selfish and self-centered Christians. They get hurt easily. Rarely are they happy. Things never seem right for them. They're the only ones who can see clearly. Others are blinded. They're cranky, crabby, critical, crafty, cross, crying, and so often crowing about themselves. The apostles Peter and Paul both wrote about the danger of living for ourselves rather than for Christ. Paul wrote in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, He, that is Christ, died for all, that those who live might no longer live for themselves, but for Him, who for their sake died and was raised. That's 2 Corinthians 5, verse 15. Paul could even say in Galatians 2, verse 20, Yet not I, but Christ. That is the transformation every believer should long for. The Apostle Peter expressed the same truth from another angle. 1 Peter 4, Since therefore Christ suffered in the flesh, arm yourselves with the same way of thinking. For whoever has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin, so as to live for the rest of the time in the flesh, no longer for human passions, but for the will of God. That's 1 Peter 4, verses 1 and 2. Now, I want to read my little me poem a different way. I will substitute the first person pronouns, me, my, and mine, with third person pronouns, he, him, and his. You know, I think you will agree when you hear the poem read this way, that changing the focus from the first person to the third person will revolutionize your Christian life and my Christian life. Here it is. Him. What pleases Him and displeases Him. Him. The world revolves around none other than Him. It's all about Him and whether He is pleased or grieved. The center of my universe, He, Him, and His. Him, that's my bottom line. Does He delight in it? What else matters? What does He desire from it? This short life is about Him, His goals, His pleasure, His satisfaction, and His will. Him. He's the hub, the spokes, and the rim. It's all about Him, not me. What a difference it makes when Christ replaces self at the center. And in light of that, my prayer today is, Lord, by nature, I am a supremely selfish being. As you know, I have a built-in fleshly default to slip back to the first person very quickly. I confess my sin of selfishness. Today, Lord, I want to abandon self and live for Him who died for my sake. Lord, may it be, yet not I, but Christ. It is about Him, not me. Thank you for listening. If you know others who may benefit from these weekly Bible Bites, be sure to share it with them. And as always, walk carefully and closely with the Lord today, because, after all, it's all about Him.